All right, I'm Scott Alamo. This is Sheep Guarding Llama. It is the 4th of December, 2020. I'm doing this a bit later as a catch-up because I got behind on a few. Today's Friday, and it is not nearly as nice outside as it is when I'm recording this. But today, mostly work. Nothing too exciting. This week was quite busy, but today was not too bad. Sorry about that. And one cool thing that happened today, this afternoon, probably about 2 o'clock, we had a big. It was a marketing meeting with the company, and it's the first time I feel like we really hit a threshold because we recently did hire another person in the marketing department, and this was the first meeting that they were running. And there were several of us sitting in on it, and there were several people in an office giving a presentation. So we had a marketing office, which is in Cochabamba, Bolivia, and they had a whole thing, like tools we didn't even know about because we use Zoho Suite internally at the company. And we've always been a pretty small company. I mean, we still are, but we just it feels like we've hit a threshold where not everyone in a meeting really knows each other very well. And there's like different teams attending a meeting, and they were using tools that like our office doesn't normally use. And so they're using this thing that's, it's called Show. It's basically like a PowerPoint, but it's automated remotely. And so we all have we all have two screens up, and one of them has this presentation that's going on, and the other has a conference call using another internal tool from Zoho. So we're all on video chat together, which of course we do all the time, and we're all seeing like this PowerPoint kind of thing, which we do all the time. But the combination and like having a remote team that did it all, and it was all a presentation to our office of stuff I'd never seen. It was really neat, really interesting, and like the actual work was good, but it was also really cool as a company to pass over this threshold where it's like, wow, people inside are presenting stuff to us, and we didn't know what the presentation was going to be, and we're just giving out. It felt so much more corporate, which of course is ridiculous. Like, who wants to feel more corporate? But as a company that's growing, it's a neat moment to get to. It's really cool to suddenly be like, oh, we feel so much more like a real company with so much more going on. Because when you're a relatively small business, you really feel like, there's just one or two key people, and they are kind of driving everything. And there might be a lot of staff, but they're mostly all communicating within one group, and like one person can know everything that's going on and coordinate it. And it's just a very different feel. It doesn't feel like there's different pieces working in tandem. And today really gave that feel. So that was a lot of fun. Actually, I actually took a picture of it, and I'm like, hey, look at this. Here's like a picture of all these people in the meeting and this thing going on, and I'm just sitting at my desk being presented to. I'm always the presenter, right? So it was very cool. So that was my big moment of the day. I'll see everybody tomorrow on the weekend.